What's up, dude? Hello, everyone. So I am traveling all the way to Grand Forks, which is about 3 hours and 45 minutes from where I live if you take the interstate, which I think I will be. So I'm gonna stop at McDonald's, and actually I don't even like want anything to eat. I just want a fountain pop. Okay, so actually no, I am gonna stop at McDonald's and get a fry and a Coke. So that is the only stop we have to do on our way out of town. So yeah. Okay, this is super embarrassing, but I set my camera up because I was gonna clean my front, like my windshield off. But here's the thing with my car, my gas pump is on the right side of my car. Oh, and the like thing to wash my window that's at the gas station was at like the back end, and it's like it is so unbelievably windy here. Like, it just, so I was like, I don't want to try to carry a little thing to clean my windshield when it's all windy and it's wet and I'm gonna get water everywhere, or cleaner everywhere. So I didn't really need gas. I put like $25 worth in, but I really stopped just so I could get out, stretch my legs a little bit, and also because I need to be at a complete stop in order to connect my phone to my car. Yeah, because I had been listening to AirPods, but then they died. So, okay, I don't know what is going on with that situation, if they're having car troubles or what, but there's like highway patrolmen pulled over with these guys, so I don't know what's going on. Anyways, I am back on the road now, heading out to see Katie. Ready to be there already, but I'm only like 100 miles in. The only reason I'm annoyed is because of the wind, and I'm driving straight into it. And the wind has gotta be going like 30 miles per hour probably. Okay, maybe not that much, but like 20, 25 at least. Oh well, I'll try to find a podcast to listen to on my way there. Alright, so I got off the interstate because you can bypass Fargo if you take...
In 2.1 miles, turn left onto 155th Avenue Southeast.
You bypass Fargo, it's like a little bit quicker. You just don't have to kind of drive through town, really. Or not even, like, you don't even have to drive through town through Fargo. But taking the highways, like, I don't know, just kind of getting around a bigger town is nice. Also, I think getting off the interstate sometimes is just like really nice. I like it personally. Honestly, on my way back home, I'm probably gonna take the highway. Yeah, probably. Unless for some reason I would want to stop in Fargo, I guess. I don't think I would, but I don't know. If they had like thrift stores that were open on Sunday, maybe. But I'm not sure if they do, so I gotta Google that once I get to Grand Forks. But yeah, so now we'll be on the highway for a little bit, and then I do think that this way gets me back on the interstate. A lot of tractors are out right now, and I guess that's it. There's tractors out. It's really dusty because they're like probably disking, I would think, right now. So, and the wind seems to have gone down, so it's definitely better driving conditions now. Not that driving conditions were like bad, but driving into the wind is just not fun. And like I said, the wind was insane, so I'm really glad to be out of that kind of now.
At the next stop sign, turn left.
I have nothing to add at the moment, so I will let you guys know when something happens. What's the vibe today?
Adam Sandler.
You didn't
don't think there's been a criminal down here.
Dude, our vlog from going to Duluth still, it still gets views. It still pops up, and I'm like, damn, we are funny, I guess. Like, we should record more. Okay, anyway, so
okay, so our mini fridge has like a little like freezer department.
Yeah.
That's just like, I don't know, it's like a mini freezer department. And it like got like overflowed with like that crusty ice. And like you couldn't like put anything in there because the ice was just so big.
Yeah.
And so Ian's like, oh, like it's really pissing me off, I want to get rid of it. I was like, okay, well the only way you can do that is to like unplug the fridge and let it melt,
let it fall
right?
out. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, do that. So then I get to like cooking dinner and I turn back. Ian is sitting there with a screwdriver and a hammer trying to like pick this ice
chip
up.
away at it?
Yes.
Oh my
and all of a
gosh.
sudden we just hear this big like puff of air that like shot out. Oh, whoa, sorry.
She's fine.
I was like, it's actually scared me so badly.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell? And he's like, whoopsie, I don't know what I did.
what that was.
I was like, if you literally listen to me, so he popped a hole in
Like a hose?
Yes, like whatever like runs coolant through the fridge.
Okay, I know what you're talking
and so
about.
it broke.
Oh my god.
And so we had to like unplug it because I looked it up and like
Bro,
whatever
it's
comes
done
out.
then.
Well, yeah, and whatever like the air stuff that comes out and whatever like chemicals in there or something.
Like
is,
dangerous.
Like, yeah, it's like not good for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so mad. So anyways, long story short, we had to buy a new mini fridge. So this brings me to my next story of we were on our way to pick up this new mini fridge. And so my key is like, the unlock button is broke. And so Ian is gonna drive, so he unlocks my door. And then he's mad because he sees all the shit I have in the back.
Which, sir, what's it to you?
Yeah, what's it to you? This is my car. So he unlocks this door, but that door is still locked, so he has to press the button to unlock the rest.
Which, by the way, why is it right here?
I know.
I've
I don't know.
never noticed that before.
I don't know.
Is this a new car?
No, it's a 2011.
That's what I thought, but like, I don't know why it feels
It's
different.
advanced.
I don't know why this all feels different all of a sudden. Anyways,
so he unlocks this door and then he turns on the car and shuts this door to go open up the back. Oh, sorry. And so all of a sudden we hear the lock sound.
oh,
And I was like, you fucking idiot. I guess whenever you close this one, it locks it's like this one locks it, I guess.
so
So
bizarre.
then all the doors are locked and the car is on.
Yeah,
mind you.
that's
all the doors are
woof.
locked. I have a spare key, but it's up in the apartment, and our only apartment key we have with us is
in
on
here.
my car keys. So now we have a locked car that is running, and we can't get back into the apartment for my spare key. So we had to call the apartment people and be like, hey,
Hey, how
come
y'all
over
doing?
and oh no, hold your thing. Sorry. So anyways, yeah, we had to like call the apartment people to come let us into our apartment, and I'm pretty sure they charge you for that.
Oh, really?
Because someone has to like
dude,
come over
that's-
from their building.
Oh, wow. That's so hard, isn't it?
Okay, do you know?
I'm gonna get what you get.
Okay.
That Carlee.
Hi, can I please get 2 large iced Caramelicious lattes? And can I get them with the Caramelicious cold foam instead of whipped cream? And then can I also just get like a regular large iced Caramelicious latte with whipped cream?
Yeah, anything else for you today?
Nope.
Done,
Wait,
brothers?
Ian's is on this one too.
That's okay. I'm pretty positive he paid for my drink last night.
Oh.
I actually don't know who paid for it. I just walked away.
Ian is like very good about like also paying for, I was gonna say my friends, but like literally just Emily. Emily and W.
That's so
Oh, I
funny.
really like this blue cup.
Oh, get it.
I love it.
Dude, 17? Bro, that's cheaper than Starbucks.
Maybe I'll come back for it. I need to think on it for a minute.
No.
Yeah, you would.
2069 today. How are you this morning?
Good. Oh, I have the app. I think I saw you here yesterday.
I'm sorry?
I think I saw you here yesterday morning.
probably.
Okay, can you show me? I don't know like what screen to go to.
So it's the pay/earn smiles.
Because I have this app and I never use it, but I actually come here all the time because Ian loves it more than Starbucks,
Oh, yeah.
and I like it.
And then I'll have the other one in just a minute.
I want to show the top, but I don't want to like straight up spill it.
Here's that for you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, have a good day.
You too.
I'll blur your face. sick. Dude, this Oreo cake. Can you believe we've never been here before? I mean, we fit right in.
There's Speedway, there's Blue Moose, which is like very popular local. It's in East Grand. Rhombus Guys, which is a pizza place, also local.
I don't know if I'm feeling pizza necessarily.
Okay, then we go to Rhombus. Oh, La Cantina, which is like a Mexican place, but they also have like really good burgers.
Ooh, that kind of sounds good. Cause I'm cool with like something like not crazy expensive too. I mean like. Wait, what was the Mexican place that you said?
La Cantina.
Okay, I'm just seeing photos of it. It looks good. Should we just go there?
Sure, we sure can.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Okay. Oh, is that a human?
They're fine. They can move. We're definitely getting older because that was exciting.
That was the most thrilling thing I've done in my life.
But those prices were so reasonable.
No, they literally were.
Like, I would drive to Grand Forks just to shop.
Yeah, that was insane.
I know a lot of like other like bigger places have like Aldi's too. Like there was Aldi's in DC when I was there, I remember.
Cause like I've heard of it, I've just never. Bismarck Mandan needs to step up.
They really
because...
do. We also have like Bismarck Mandan has Dan's supermarket, and here we have Hugo's. Hugo's is way better than Dan. And Fargo has Hornbachers. Me and Emily always called it Hornies. That's also way better than Dan's supermarket. Oh my god, if that thing doesn't like break by the end of this week. It won't. Dirt. We only got one plant, but we'll cross it off. We did get lots of other things, so we'll get rid of that. Except lunch.
Yeah, it does.
Stay. No. Stay. Googie.
No. Okay, genuinely don't know what the last thing that I recorded was, but I am, okay, so it's 11:49 right now. Okay, so I'm just leaving Katie's apartment building. There are some thrift stores that are open today on Sunday here, so I kind of planned on leaving her apartment around the time when like the stores would open, which is noon. Katie isn't into thrifting like I am, which is totally fine. I know it's not for everybody, and when I get into it, I like super get into it. So I was so excited to come and do some thrifting. So I'm gonna thrift here in Grand Forks for a little while, and then since I'm literally not in a rush to get home, I am going to drive through Fargo and thrift in Fargo as well, because rarely do I ever get to thrift in a different town, and Grand Forks and Fargo are like two kind of bigger cities. They're two big college towns because we have NDSU and UND, and I just think the thrifting could possibly be like insanely good. I don't want to be like building it up to be something that it's not, but I'm just so excited and I want to manifest it, and then I'm gonna find a lot of good stuff like for me and to resell maybe, so I can like make some money also off of this trip. I had a really great time seeing Katie. We went out a couple of times with her friends, and, which actually like, I mean, I knew one of the guys too because we all went to the same high school. The vibes last night were so not it. It was so bizarre. Like Ian and Katie, they felt the vibes and said that it was not it either. So it wasn't just me, but we like all collectively agreed. And those two, like Katie and Ian, they didn't want to really drink a ton either, which was nice because I was like, well, I'm gonna be driving home tomorrow, so I might not want to like be wasted tonight. So it worked out. But yeah, overall I had so much fun. There is a music store that I don't think is gonna be open today, which really sucks because it's so cool. It's called Budget Music. They have a bunch of records and CDs, and it's so cool. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be open today because it's Sunday, so I won't stop there. So yeah, I'm gonna take you guys with me, of course, and we're going to hang out until I get back home. Okay, that was such a huge letdown. That was not good at all. I'm so sad. Okay, I did get 2 things though. They're both for me. I got the very first season of Gossip Girl. They had season 2 and 3, but I'm like 90% certain I already had those. It's my goal to get the entire box set because Gossip Girl, I don't believe they're on any streaming platforms that I have. So that's why I'm like, I don't want to buy another streaming service literally for one show. So I'm just collecting all the seasons. And I also got the very first season of The Sopranos. I've heard, I mean, obviously really good things about it, so I'm excited. Oh wow, this is like actually, wow, look at that, the showmanship. So I was like, well, if I watch it and I don't like it, whatever, I'll just like maybe throw it up on eBay and call it a day. If I do like it, maybe I'll buy more then. Anyways, next I'm gonna go to the Dakota Boys and Girls Ranch. Typically is a lot more expensive, but I'm so bummed. Like, this thrift store has kind of wrecked my mood for thrifting today, which is so sad because I was so looking forward to it. So, and I am gonna be backtracking because I wasn't planning on going to this one, so I'm backtracking almost exactly to where my friend lives. But on my way back out of town, I'm gonna stop and get another one of these Scooter's coffees. So good. I know that the trip to Fargo is literally 45 minutes, but I don't care. So anyways, that's the plan as of right now. All right, I am at the Boys and Girls Ranch, which I cannot believe how busy these thrift stores have been. Excuse me, but I'm not gonna take my camera in. I'm just going to take some photos on my phone because it's a little bit easier, then I don't have 2 things in my hands. Fingers crossed we find something good. But there is a car with 2 teenage girls right next to me, so I have some competition. Okay, so again, I am here at my destination. So their Goodwill is like stupid nice. So I think I'll maybe just like get a clip of the outside of it for you guys. And then I'm just gonna take photos with my phone again so I don't have to carry my camera as well. Absolutely zero luck. I actually had picked up a sweatshirt that I was like thinking about getting, but then I like kind of looked at it and I was like, you know what? I actually don't really want this. And plus the lady that like was up front checking people out was extremely sick, and it was gross. She was like talking about her sickness like extremely loud and talking about her boogers and stuff, and I was like, okay, this is so gross. I can't, like, I don't want to be here. So I put the sweatshirt down, but there is a Dakota Boys and Girls Ranch literally right here. There's a diaper in the parking lot, so that's a good sign. I got a Dickies t-shirt. I don't know, Dickies is like really trendy right now, so I was like, okay. And then also it was so funny, she was like, you know, I gave so-and-so, her sister-in-law or sister, I don't know. She's like, I gave so-and-so a nice coffee table and end tables, and then when we moved, I asked her if she still had them, and she thought that she gave them to a neighbor, but I just think that she threw them away. I was like, yeah, she probably fucking did. And then she goes, never again will I do that. And the like lady that was with her was like, you should have just sold them. And I was like, first of all, if you give something to somebody, why would you, like, when you give something to somebody, they can do whatever they want with it now. It's no longer yours. Why would you, like, ask for it back or be mad if they get rid of it or throw it away, or, you know what I mean? I was just like, oh, I can't with these ladies. So they were really annoying me, so there was that too. Oh yeah, Savers is open till 7. Okay, 16, I just want to make sure it's the right. Oh, it's an 8-minute drive. I don't want, I'm gonna go the 9-minute route because I don't want to be on the interstate for that much, like, or whatever, going through Fargo, because I was feeling very stressed out, like, driving through Fargo because I don't drive here often. So then, like, when I was trying to drive through, it was like a little much, which is horrible. I mean, like, I know the rules of the road, but it's like, it was super busy when I was driving and I didn't know exactly where I was going. So I think that, yeah, now I'm just gonna go the longer route to save myself some headache. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. I have hopes for Savers, but whatever, we'll see. All right, that was so much better. Definitely more expensive, but a lot better. So I'm gonna show you guys quickly what I got from my trip to Savers for the very first time. All right, so I got this cool O'Neill hoodie. It kind of gives Y2K vibes. I don't know, maybe I'll try to sell it. I'm not totally sure. The first thing though that I finally had success with was this Vans t-shirt, or sorry, sweatshirt. It's a big oversized hoodie. That kind of got the ball rolling just a tiny bit, so I got that. And then I got this oversized Mount Rushmore crew neck, just kind of cool. And then last but not least, I got this cool Gap crew neck. Gap seems to sort of be in again these days, so I got it. Super disappointing, but now I'm gonna go get Starbucks and then, or see if I can find a good coffee place and then just go home because it's 5 o'clock, so it'll be roughly 7:30 by the time I roll back into Mandan. Okay, so it kind of looks like their inside is gonna be closed, so I might actually change course and go to Caribou instead, which is perfect because I saw one on my way here, so if I can figure out how to get back the way I came, which I am positive I can, I'm gonna get something there, I think, instead. I'm like now actually to the point where I'm not even hungry anymore. I was, but I also haven't eaten today and I didn't realize that until literally like 10 minutes ago. So I don't know, if I can find something at Caribou that looks, oh, that was a big pothole, good to eat, then I'll get it. But if not, I don't know. I do kind of just want to get on the road and get back home because I'm sort of tired and I'm getting a little cranky, if I'm being for real.